The oratory was an Italian congregation in origin. It finds its foundation in the 16th century in a man called St. Philip Neri. Our particular oratory here was founded by the Blessed John Henry Cardinal Newman. He built this house, he built this library, and these are his books.
The library consists of the collection of books that the Cardinal himself compiled over many years. It is based on the collection that he knew at Oriel College, Oxford. He devised the cataloguing system and indexing system for the books, and that system is still in place, and indeed the physical library still exists as he knew it.
I think the Digitising project will have a great appeal to people from a variety of disciplines, historians primarily of course, but also political scientists, educational theorists, precisely because Newman was such a wide-ranging Victorian intellectual who wrote, corresponded with all sorts of different people, intellectuals, politicians, ecclesiastical figures. It will greatly democratize Newman scholarship, people who don't have easy access to this facility, who don't have the means to come here.
We realised that this was going to be quite a massive project. Most of our projects tend to be quite small. We're used to dealing with a range of documents, so when we open these boxes and we find all sorts of strange materials inside, things that are folded over, that are glued in. We've always got people on hand who can help us with this, like the collection care department. They can come and offer advice on how we can digitise without damaging the objects.
So the conservation department are there to maintain objects, to clean items, to rehouse them, so things are put in place so an item won't deteriorate any further. We don't do any restoration work or any interventative conservation work where things would be changed or altered. The collection care department are also responsible for the maintenance and monitoring of the areas where items are stored. Since the library's refurbishment in 2007, we now have 3 full dedicated storage areas that are climate controlled and fire suppressant controlled. They're very, very secure. Pretty much all of the objects that we work with are incredibly fragile, also incredibly important and incredibly rare. We don't want to be damaging these items for any further use. Obviously we will be getting the digital images, but the preservation of the item is of the utmost importance.
This is a very large project. It's going to be a work in progress for quite a while, and by that I mean years. Essentially, the overall goal is to give worldwide access to the archive that only people who have visited the oratory in the past have been able to see.